Howdy. I just found that this is from one movie I have been to before they invented pixels. I think the next one is Me. No, that's some other guy. That's me. That's me. I mentioned several times I was quite into riding bikes. And this also means that, check it out, now you get speed and BAM! And when you ride bikes in a different kind of way, you see the world differently. Because you see it from a bike rider's perspective. And I paused here because that's from my hometown, the ruin, which is above the city, and that's another rider. You can probably even recognize the Swiss flag in the background. And let's go quickly a little bit further. I think the next one is me again. Yeah, that's me riding bikes on the edge. Started here, going there, there. There's a few corners there. And it's not that. And it's not that I would have been riding there for the first time. This is what one of our spots where we used to ride. So that's basically nothing special. The special thing was that someone was filming it for the first time, basically. And I think my mom was, or is really glad that she never really knew what I was up to when I said, "Yeah, mom, I go to ride my bike. Okay, take care." Yes, I do. So I did. I didn't fall. The thing is, as you see things from a different perspective, from a bike rider's perspective, you can see probably other things too from a different kind of perspective. So that's photosphere Google Earth, the exact same spot. Here it's easy to jump off and then you just drive. And the view, now we jumped somewhere else. And the view after hopping on that little wall and riding there, it's quite nice. There's like, if the quality of these pictures would be better, you could probably see the Alps here in the background. There should be some bigger hills, the Alps. And this is the sight what you get when you stand on the wall there. But that's obviously some older footage because this seems to look a bit different nowadays. I don't know. But anyway, I have been checking this out, and if I wouldn't know that this is a hand, I probably wouldn't know what to look at, what I'm looking at. That's very interesting and funny. But obviously, this castle ruin is built on a hill. And here is the Lagern Hill, the very least mountain which belongs to the Jura Hills. Here we have the Schartenfels and stuff, many people. And the geology of the place where this is built is very interesting. And it's just a ruin. Here you can see the Swiss flag, which we saw in the beginning of the video, somewhere in the background. And here you can just hang around and do your thing. There's quite a walk up there. And it would be really fascinating to go there now again after learning a few things. Because if we go out, here's the castle or the ruin, which is not very well visible here on Google Earth for whatever reasons. Let's take a look at the picture. Yeah, it's just a ruin. But still, this hill is very steep. How did they manage to build something up there? Now we have probably a better picture, but we have clouds. We still cannot see the Alps. And somewhere here, I think, is Zurich. Here we can see the river Limmat. And I'm not too sure if you can. No, we cannot see the thermal baths from here. And here is a special rock formation, which I used in my mountain water paper, which I still wait that it gets published in once. And I don't know what's going on. It's not in my hands, so to say. But now we have seen pictures. Now we zoom out a little bit. Put away the pictures, otherwise it's just loading and loading. Here we have Teufelskeller, which we cannot click on. Server error. This happens to me all the time for whatever reasons. I cannot click on certain things. It just doesn't work. Let's see if we can find some pictures, because it is a very special place. Devil's, what is it? Cellar, probably. No, because we have fulgurites there. Or fulgomites. I always mix them up. Isn't there any picture here? Is it possible? No. There's a church on top of a hill. But that's not in the city. That's a picture from a wrong place. Quite sure. But here, Thermalbad Heißer Brunnen Baden. This is the newly renovated thermal bath construction, whatever concrete stuff they build now there, which are the hottest and most mineral rich thermal springs in whole Switzerland. And I don't know if that's all for free for everyone to use. It would be actually quite interesting to go to ride there now with a bike. They are building stuff. Check it out. There's a dude, two people on the roof. And it doesn't seem that they are secured by any rope or whatever. Yeah, this looks fun to ride with a bike. Here we have the River Limmat. Actually, it seems that we are looking downstream. This hasn't been there before when I was still living there. Because that's on basically like the thermal bath is on the other side of the river. But in this area, there are about, was it 18 hot springs? So basically, they are all over the place. Yeah, we cannot read what it's saying there. But obviously, it's public. You don't have to pay. You just go there and bath. Like back in the days. For free. That's the river. And here you can see the steam from the thermal bath. The hottest and most mineral rich in Switzerland. And it could even be I have been making some construction on that roof because we had once a construction there just beside the river. It's a wide river too, Limmat. It joins the Rhine, so all these baths are connected to volcanoes, Germany. And if we take cryptodomes also into the counting of volcanoes, there might be many, many more volcanoes in the region. Now we have to turn around in order. For me, it's easier to navigate. Yeah, I really would like to show you now those special rock formations. So now I had to go somewhere else. Baden, Teufelskeller Natural Forest Reserve. There is no forest use in the entire reserve area of 17 hectares. This is how a paradise for animals and plants was created in the best vicinity and accessibility from the center of the city Baden. Check it out what you can find there. These are massive. The rock fall area in the Teufelskeller is located on the eastern slope of the Barek, the northernmost foothills of the Heitersberg. The primeval place, with rocks up to 20 meters high and 30 meters long, and imposing giant trees up to 50 meters high, forms an impressive landscape. So that's some 20 meters high, that thing. That's huge. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I really would like to go to check them out. Once again, maybe it's possible. Let's see, I don't know. On the west side of the Barekskrete, 20 hectares of forest were destroyed by the west wind hurricane Lothar in December 26, 1999. National reforestation without human intervention can be observed here. Yeah. As early as 1980, the local community body declared this area a natural forest reserve. How did the Teufelskeller actually get its name? Friends of literature will find the answer to this question and other texts of the Baden forest from various sources in the following PDF document. Legend of the Devil's Cellar. Let's check it out quickly. Maybe it's in German. If it's yes. So, wehklagend liefen die ihrigen zu einem nahen Kloster, wo ein wundertätiges Heiligenbild aufbewahrt wurde, zu dem die Menschen wallfahrten. Der Abt des Klosters veranstaltet nun eine große Prozession, welche unter Gebeten und Bittgesängen nach jener Anhöhe zog, wie die so greulich verwandelte Königstochter gefunden worden war. Anyway, that's in English, so I won't start to translate that. But I will put a link below. You can use Google Earth, Google Translate or something. So that's a special place. I don't know if there's any pictures more about that. Not really, but you can imagine that's a special place. And it's really rocked the terrain. It's really steep and, full rides and all kinds of things, dense forest, deers and all kinds of things. So especially when it's dark there, it's very interesting. And maybe the most famous person from that town with special water is Albert Hoffmann, Swiss chemist and discoverer of LSD. Albert Hoffmann, born on January 11th, 1906, in Baden-Aargau, died 29th in 2008. In Burg im Leimental, a Swiss chemist, author, and the discoverer of LSD. So, as far as I have heard, I don't know if it is in this written. You can read that for yourself if you want to, but as far as I know, he somehow went to this forest and he spent some time there in the forest. Maybe 2 or 3 days. Which might have been quite alright. Since the place where he spent the time, if he was really in this Devil's Cellar place, it must have been quite a trip. I don't know. I also had the feeling that I couldn't get anywhere on my bike. However, later my assistant told me that we drove very fast. At times, once I got home, the dizziness and fainting became so severe that I could not stand up and had to lay down on a sofa. My surroundings had now changed in a frightening way. The familiar objects took on grotesque, mostly threatening forms. They were in constant motion, as if animated, as if filled with inner restlessness. The woman next door was no longer Mrs. R, but a malicious, insidious witch with a colored grimace, etc. All right. But it's funny that he is born in this very city. I found this out many years later. I didn't know about that. I don't know anything about LSD, except that it had some effect in possible American political situations and stuff. But anyway, music festivals and whatever, motorbike riders, all kinds of things. Yeah, I leave it here. It's just, it's funny. Albert Hoffman. He's a doctor, a well educated adult, or was. Thank you. Bye.